Hey guys, what's going on? It's Vince from Keystone Strings here with my first ever Tip Tuesday. So, been getting a lot of requests to do a lot of YouTube videos. You guys are really liking them, so we keep doing them. So, my first ever Tip Tuesday, I'm going to show you guys a little trick how to get the rattle out of your head. So, when I say rattle, what I mean is that like sometimes the head and the shaft don't match up, or the screws come loose or something like that, and your stick is rattling. So it's making a little rattle, and some people don't really like that. Some people do. I'm one of those people who don't really like it. So what you're going to need for this, first off, you're going to need Scotch tape. So you're going to have Scotch tape, and you're going to need a screwdriver. So here, sometimes the reason it won't match up is because you have a different head and a different shaft. So here I have a Warrior Blade X Pro 6 on an Under Armour Scandium shaft. So that might be a reason why it's shaking. I don't know. Could be any number of reasons. So what you're going to want to do first is take the head off of the shaft. So you take the screw out, put the screw down, pop the head off the shaft. So that's step number one. Step number two, you see the back hole right here where the screw goes in. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our Scotch tape and we're going to rip off a nice long piece of Scotch tape. So this head has a lot of rattle, so I ripped off about a 15-inch piece of Scotch tape. For most heads, I would recommend probably like 9 to 12 inches of Scotch tape. And what we're going to do, you're just going to wrap around that hole where your screw would go in. So you're going to wrap around the hole where the screw goes in. So you should get like 3 or 4 even wraps, just like you're taping a stick. So there's 1, there's 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got 4 in. Ooh, maybe 5. Maybe 5. So once you have your Scotch tape on your shaft, you're going to want to take your screw or your screwdriver and poke that hole back through. So you poke your hole back in, so your screw will be able to go in nice and easy. So now we have our screw back in the shaft like so. So you take it out now. Take your head, put it back on the shaft. You'll notice the head is now a little bit more snug up against the shaft. And so now you're going to take your screw, put it in the back of the head, screw your head back in. So once your head is back on your shaft, you can see there's no more rattle in this head. It's not making any sound. It's not moving. It's not shaking. I can bend it and everything. So there's no rattle left in this head. Now some people will tell you to use athletic tape. You're not going to want to use athletic tape, because if you were to put the head back on the shaft, put the screw back in, and say the shaft would break or the head would break or something like that, athletic tape is near impossible to get the head back off of the shaft. So your head will most likely be stuck on there unless you're extremely strong. So that's the one bugaboo I would say. Don't use athletic tape. Don't use electrical tape. Use Scotch tape. Scotch tape is the way to go. Shout out to my coach, Mark Patrone. Mark Patrone taught me this trick when I was a junior in high school, and I've never forgot it, and I use it on probably the majority of my sticks now. So Scotch tape is the way to go. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first ever Tip Tuesday. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. Like this video, comment below what you think. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Keystone Strings Lacrosse, and have a great day.